And welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that little self-care break. I know I sure did and got some tea. I'm here very cozy for our next run, which is ready to go. So I will go ahead and hand it on over to Asuka424 for Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition, new game Dante, Heaven or Hell. Take it away.
This ain't your friend's DMC3 run. Just warning you. Take everything you know about Devil May Cry speedruns and yeet it out into oblivion. We're going to see something a lot, not stranger, weirder. I don't know, words. Anyhow, I'm Asuka424. How y'all doing, friends? Side note, thank you for already raising over almost $4,000 for care. So y'all are heckin' super cool. ! Donate in chat. Let's keep that going. Before we go, I have a wonderful commentator, which I believe she said this is her first time commentating. So pop off in chat as she introduces herself.
Yes, hi everyone. Synthwave Ash, first time commentator, long time listener to the show. Excited to help show why this particular run is super awesome and super different, as all awesome and different things are.
Yeah, I can't run normal categories. It's just one of those things. Anywho, again, this is DMC3 Dante's or Special Edition. We're doing this on the PS5 version, even though this came out long before the PS5 existed. Turning off the tutorial, going into normal. Normal doesn't matter because we're going to change that right away. Gold just makes our lives easier. But we are pretty much ready to go. I'm going to get my little stopwatch ready because I need to pay attention to time. It's weird. All right, we are going to switch. I like going coatless Dante because he looks so cool. Anywho, we are going to get started, and you'll see what makes Heaven or Hell very unique in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, good luck.
Thanks. First and foremost, the wonderful skipping of cutscenes and random hitting of the customize button, because that's going to be an auspicious start to this run. So, in the original, or like every other category, you actually have to like fight enemies.
But not here.
No.
As the special thing about the Heaven or Hell run is everything dies in one hit. Enemies, bosses, Dante's.
Dante's especially. It is a very, very unique category in that regard. And it's also, for all intents and purposes, it's a glitchless category because it's just faster. Like you'll see your first boss in this particular mission. I have to hold my controller like this because it's easier to skip a cutscene and then deal with the boss. Blink and you will miss it. So that was the boss.
Good boss fight.
Yeah, this is bosses. They die in one hit too.
And notably, Heaven or Hell mode is accessed after defeating Dante Must Die, or after beating Dante Must Die difficulty. So after slogging your way through that, it's kind of a cathartic experience.
Being able 100%.
Just with the power of Bullet, with the power of Burger, just things go away. Yeah,
Dante definitely enjoyed that Burgie from earlier, and now he is very, very strong. These first couple missions, our movement is mostly just sword slashes and dashes. Side note, we are using the Trickster style, which is another very unique part about this particular category. Most other runs use Royal Guard, just because it's so much faster to beat enemies. But until mission 5, this is how we go fast. Also, do you like the three-headed dog of Heck, Cerberus?
Yeah, Serby is a good pupper.
Well, that's all I get to see him for.
But yes, your eyes don't deceive you. That was a boss fight.
Yep. So the first boss fight in mission 2, that was actually a pretty good time for how I've been doing so far. It's an enemy that you see as a regular enemy later on, but the Cerberus fight is actually the first, like, true, legitimate boss fight in the game. All right. And you actually get your first secondary bonus weapon, which is the Cerberus three-headed nunchuck. Which we really don't use. It's pretty much we are running and gunning, and on occasion, for one very specific enemy, which makes me lose sleep at night, we'll use our sword. And one particular statue, the Dullahans.
Yeah, the Dullahans, we'll see later. They're quite rude in that respect.
Because they are completely immune to bullets.
And then what? Another nice thing is you could see before we got on the elevator, because Dante's gun is hit scan. Yeah, you can just stand in a spot, and as fast as he fires, things go poof.
Yep, it both works for you and against you at times, and you really want it to work for you, which is in a lot of cases a tall order. You'll also see if I have to fall down a thing, I will use an ability called Helm Breaker, and that just makes me fall faster. Dante does not fall fast. He is a light boy.
And good job of fighting the bombs there.
I almost did a sadness thing there, and went down into the pit, which would have cost a lot of time because I have apparently not played this game before. Anyway, that was Centipede. That was another boss, and it's considered like the bane of most speedrunners' existence. Like, it's just not a fun fight, casually or in the speedrun show.
Now, what I'm wondering, if like sword dashing and cancellation, will that improve my personal 5K time?
Maybe not, but Stinger will. Stinger is the bread and butter of movement in pretty much every DMC run. Whoops. Alright, that was a boss. That's actually an exclusive boss to the Special Edition. He appears 3 times, and that's the only time you're forced to fight him. Thankfully, because he's kind of a butt. Coming up next, we are going to be doing a drop down, which is kind of annoying. So I have to line it up just right. And Dante, you can... Yep, there we go. So normally... Thank you. Normally that drop down, it requires you to basically fall to the floor. There's a jump pad that boops you back up, but if you just position yourself just right, you can bypass going there. Also, Dante, have you heard of not running into walls? My buddy, my guy.
Directions are hard.
Honestly, they are actually very, very hard in this game. Dante running or doing a straight line, not as simple as you think. So this is also, here's a really unique thing of
Oh no.
Heaven or Hell. Oh no. Huh. Anyway, death warps, they do not exist in any other category. Save Heaven or Hell. Because it just takes too long for Dante to die. And you'll see that a few times throughout the run where I'll use the death warp to get somewhere quicker. But yeah, with controls, so this game, it maintains the controller direction, or the joystick direction, that you were in on the previous screen. So if you were pushing, say, up on your joystick, and Dante's going up in the screen, in the next screen he might be facing down. So if you're not careful, all of a sudden Dante will suddenly go backwards. You're like, well, you'll see me do that a lot, because...
He will occasionally get the Xbox 360 and then walk away.
Yep. Alright, kill that. And then 1, 2, 3, transition. Alright. Coming up next, actually, my favorite boss in this game, which is the twins of Agni and Rudra. And you will... This is a very unique boss fight in that I need 2 bullets.
One for each guy.
One for each guy. Alright, so we have upgraded our Trickster. Does it automatically over time. Again, it's... What I'm doing in this run with Trickster, you really don't see in other runs. Because, again, they pretty much use Royal Guard, so... let me just grab orbs. Not dash and use Helmbreaker instead, because that's how Dante just wants to play. This is a pretty easy puzzle. It's what's got on 4 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the evening, and that's humans. The quintessential puzzle right there. This is a unique difference from the other categories, because this is actually a pretty lengthy fight on not heaven or hell. Because what you have to do is you have to hit that little dial that I'm kind of looking at on the screen. What that does is it will get rid of that purple haze around the enemies, and then once you do that, you can damage them. Heaven or hell just says that's nice. Anyway, we'll just shoot him in the face.
Purple, that's cute.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. That's not going to matter to us. When I was having my good buddy D Cosmic see me do this run the first time, when I say his flabbers were gasted, they were very gasted because he was not expecting that. Also, sub-minute on that mission. All right. Show.
We are zooming.
This, I'm zooming. This is to make up for that awesome menu at the very beginning of the game that we don't talk about, but I will absolutely talk about because I don't follow my own rules. The blue barrier means I have to find something, and apparently also just swipe in air because that's just how I do. We have to find the key. It's glistening on the ground. It's pretty easy to find, and then we get out of here. But this is the first time we have to pick up a very, very important item, the holy water. And then 1...
Always important to stay hydrated when fighting them.
True. Holy waters, they exist in this game, and they very much are broken. Very, very broken, and it's great. You'll see me stockpile them for a while. You won't see me actually use them until a little bit later. No, Dante. Also, as we progress through the game, you will see me get a little more panicked in certain areas, because, yeah. One thing we didn't quite mention about heaven or hell... actually, let me see if I can... Can I stand on the pole? Unlikely. Okay, Dante. This is like the hardest boss in the game. Okay, there we go.
Ta-da.
Pole percent complete. Fantastic. What was I talking about? Something about holy waters, stockpiling. Yeah, they're really beneficial against dull hands and a specific boss later on. But right now this is a kind of a back and forth, go back to the beginning of the game, take care of those fire stuff. Oh, I remember what I was going to mention, because mission 8 is next. The other thing that kills Dante in one hit are environmental hazards. Yeah. Mission 8 is rife with them. I use some to my benefit. Others are meant to just make me sad. Also, it's really beneficial if Dante actually, hits this. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just he doesn't want to like he doesn't know how to slashy when he's just pew pewing this whole time. It's so rude. Also, those like barriers that you saw, especially that red hand that gets destroyed, that's an environmental hazard. That's if you get a little too close to the door while you're fighting them, that hand will come out and go grab. That kills me too. Nope,
No,
I
no,
haven't.
no.
I haven't lost PB runs because I got a little too close. It's the problem is I'll get a little too close to the door, and yeah.
Yeah, and instead of saving time, you just get high-fived.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh well, okay, I guess I'm gonna just restart the game now. That's cool. I kid you not, I just had a brain fart moment where I was like, did I get the skull? That would have been a thing. Anywho, as some people might know about the lore of this, Dante has a twin brother, Virgil, who's actually really cool, my preferred brother of the two. You fight him for the first time. He is supposed to be immune to bullets, except that one.
Yep. The only one you
Yeah.
need.
It's just, you kill him so fast, he can't, because he'll like spin his sword around and just block all your bullets. Nope. Alright, I need a holy water and 2 purple orbs.
Can I pop in with a quick announcement?
Oh, go for it.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So right now we are still trying to make that Grubfather incentive for our Hollow Knight run. We still need a bit of work on that to get it made. We need 500 and we have 363. So I was thinking, since we've been talking a lot about Bergie and stuff today, and they're kind of a little guy, Grubs are kind of a little guy, Dante from the Devil May Cry series, little guy, maybe? So maybe we could get some little guy donations coming in, you know, like a $5 little guy donation train. Tell me your favorite little guy. I'd love to
Yeah.
read them.
Yeah.
Share your favorite little guy, chat. I know we can do it. Meet the Grubfather in that
Absolutely.
run.
You might be asking yourself, why did I have that very strange look on my face? This is where environmental hazards start getting very scary. Because
Yeah,
we're in the middle of a giant whale. Also,
Oh no, you stepped in the limeade.
yeah. And in doing so, just completely skipped that whole section. It's great. And Dante is celebrating in ways I don't want him to celebrate! Dante, please. Also in this particular run, Dante doesn't use his... you're getting a little too close. Doesn't use his devil trigger to do more damage. He just uses it to go faster. Which hurts so badly when you're so used to using it to, like, kill things. But... nope. I use it as a speed boost.
Yeah, in this run, Dante has a need for speed.
Truth. So what I'm doing right now is, while I'm opening up that particular item that's coming up, I'm taunting the enemies, and by doing that, I'm getting a little bit extra devil trigger to the point where I can use it against the upcoming long hallway.
Oh, looks like
So
it's easy to get lost here.
Yeah, just go to the right. This entire hallway, just take the right path. All the left path has like items and other fun stuff, but yeah, just stay to the right and you'll be fine. I feel like someone was a Crash Bandicoot fan with these like front-facing ones. This jump is a little scary. Ooh, oh, that's right. I didn't have air hike right then. I was like, why am I not jumping in the air? Oh, I'm not level 3 yet.
Not yet. But another useful death warp.
Yep, we just skip that hallway again. We shoot that heart, and then... oh, we're out of here. It's nice.
Another boss, we promise.
Yep. That boss actually gave me a lot of issues when I first started playing this game casually. This next boss, Navon, she has the coolest weapon. It's also like the hardest to use. It's a guitar that summons lightning bats. Like, I love it. It's so hard to use well, but oh my goodness, the videos of people that are just like Navon masters, it's just so pretty. So pretty.
I wish my guitar did.
Yeah, my guitar playing is not that good. Alright, this is a little puzzle here, thingamajigger. Basically, you need to get the light to go from point A to point B. So we can open this blue door, and I can start getting concerned. These archers have the aim of God and are very scary, especially the third time you go through this hallway. Because then, like, right...
Be nice to us archers.
Yeah, it's... Oh, I hear it. I hear it. I see it! So, those archers... Because you go through this little U 3 times. And the second time, they have red arrows. And those, they just know how to target you perfectly. And it's like, oh, well, I guess I'm dead. Haha! Sadness. Alright, here this is the rounded hallway. We respect the hallway. We don't do anything fancy, because again, environmental hazard.
Yep, watch that pinky toe.
And honestly, part of the reason why I prefer coatless Dante here is it's so easy to, like, literally graze a pixel on an enemy, and you're just like, come on now. And you just won't notice it. It's so frustrating. I'll wait for you to show
Vanquish the
up.
spooters.
And then we can do this.
Oh no, our pinky toe.
Oh no. Yep. I always do a quick double check there that I still have the ambrosia, just in case. Because yeah, if I could have death warped in the room with the spiders, but because that's a barrier room, so like I have to beat the enemies to progress, it doesn't let me keep the ambrosia. It's like, oh, I guess I have to do that whole section again. This fight, Navon, she's actually... Dante, please. There are enemies actually trying to kill you. Navon is kind of spicy, because we do have to, like, Cerberus take out her shield. And every once in a while... Okay, good. Every once in a while, she will get an attack off. And it's like, huh? I was not expecting you! Heck. And I'm like, well, we're just going to continue where we left off. Great.
Is there a way to influence the Opera House boss to get a certain attack? Is it more like a coin flip?
Kind of. Actually, let me get air hike really quickly. It's more so, if you get close enough to her, she'll try to do her, like, physical attack. And I see somebody in chat just now doing the foreshadowing, like, it'd be a shame if that rounded hallway was on its side. My friend, you've played this before, haven't you? They're not wrong. But yeah, she can do certain attacks. If you are close to her, she will do her melee. But you're usually You're usually fast enough to where it's not too much of an issue. So I'm just gonna hit that corner like a pro, because that's what we do here.
So it's always nice when everything dies in one hit. The power of bullet invalidates most game mechanics. Especially, as we said earlier, you access this after completing the Dante Must Die category, which is the most difficult.
It is so cathartic. Also, This is a scary hallway.
Ooh, spinny board.
The only enemy I have to use my sword against.
The crystal on their back, so Asuka's going behind there to slash at him.
Uh-oh.
And at least, thankfully, in that room, they all stayed in a row, so that was nice of them.
Yeah. It's one of those, as long as you kill the first one very quickly. Okay, you're still alive. Okay, now you're dead. I didn't want to use Helmbreaker right then. Yeah, as long as you kill the first one pretty quickly, there's a very, like, predictable rhythm that you just kind of follow, and it's nice. Alright. So now... more spooters. My parents always make sure I respect my hallways. Hallways, like elders, need to be respected. We'll roll with it. So it's a weird camera going wee 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 wee.
Rotating bridge. Yeah. Time for a donation or two?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to come in and just make a couple of announcements. So right now, we are still $137 away from that Grubfather incentive. So again, I would love to see that number go up during this run, because, like I said, I'm a big fan of little guys, and I hope everyone else is as well. And while we're talking about donations, just like to remind you that we are raising money here for CARE, which is an incredible organization that was founded in 1945 with the creation of the CARE package. CARE is a leading humanitarian organization that's fighting global poverty. CARE places special focus on working alongside women and girls. Equipped with the proper resources, women and girls have the power to lift whole families and entire communities out of poverty. In 2024, CARE worked in 121 countries, reaching 53 million people through 1,450 projects. And if you want to learn more, you can go to www.care.org. So they are a fantastic organization, and we are just raising as much money as we can for them.
Yeah. Absolutely awesome, good cause.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great cause to support, and also we totally want to see Grubfather. Please share with us in your donation your favorite little guy. And
Yeah.
I am totally moving all my furniture by sword from now on.
Right? Alright, so these enemies are the equivalent of Shy Guys. I need to turn my back to them. There we go. For them to to exit out of their gaseous form and into a more corporeal form. Otherwise, I can't do damage to them. Anyway, this is a wagon. Just gonna
Brain.
yeah.
Can't suplex it, but
Oh no,
as
but
long as we stand in the back on this one, the other one stand on the front.
take a look at some of the things I have on the walls. So I got a DMC Devil May Cry Virgil pendant back there.
While we're on this amazing train ride, can I pop in with a donation?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot a boss really quickly.
Yeah, sounds good. So we have a $5 donation from Mel Crochets, who says, "My favorite little guy is Dr. Bergie, MD." Which, Bergie, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that. That was Beowulf. That's actually a really cool fight, casually. But, like all other bosses, shoot him in the face, and it's fine. Alright. So this is the only mission we'll actually see Dante losing health. This is scripted, so it's all part of the act. There's almost always a mission where Dante or whoever you're controlling has some weird thing going on that's draining health. But you will get your health back by killing enemies, and they drop green orbs. This way can get a little sketchy if you don't remember to stand at the front, because those bomb buddies will kill you.
Ooh, yeah.
And it's sad. But as we progress, we're going to grab the next holy water that's actually hidden down here. We could have grabbed it earlier, but having that extra green orb helps, considering, well, we're kind of in perma health loss mode right now. Alright. And here we just kind of... I don't know who I'm shooting at or where I'm shooting. I'm just shooting, and people are dying, so it's fine.
Sometimes you just got a bullet, you know?
Sometimes the bullet.
Game.
Yeah.
In a video game.
This room can get a little sketchy with hit scans. Okay. If one of the blood bats comes at me, come on. Thank you. I'm bad at the jump, so I just get teleported. It's fine. Yeah, if one of the blood bats in the hallway decides to be an absolute butt, then sadness happens.
As can often happen with blood bats just, form out of the hallway floor.
This is true.
In your daily life.
As one does when dealing with IRL blood bats.
That is one of the most surprising things I've learned from getting familiar with this run. The vast amount of applicable everyday tips you can take from this category. And there's we're not horsing around with that one.
Facts. Absolute facts. Yeah, that gives you a really cool power that we don't use.
Yeah, we just galloped on through the next section.
Nay, keep going. It's great. I love it. All right, this is 13. Here we are taking out some pawns and a bishop. We're taking out some more pawns and some more bishops. These are hecked chess pieces that you will learn to hate later on. In DMD mode, when there's a not really a boss fight, but it kind of is, where you fight the entire chessboard at once, and we're going to affectionately call it the hecked chessboard. That fight sucks. It legitimately sucks. But, so it kind of like braces you for what all the different pieces do, because, like in chess, they all fight differently. Easy thing to do in the run.
Another beam puzzle.
Yeah, very easy thing to do. Forget to pick up the key item that you just unlocked. I have also lost a PV attempt doing exactly that. I find very, very silly ways to lose runs. It's great. Alright, now we have Virgil 2. And he's done.
Yep, goodbye Virgil 2.
Goodbye Virgil 2. Alright. Ooh, minute flat. Okay. Not bad. This next mission, probably my least favorite. It's not the hardest, it's just long. But we pick up the Beowulf greaves and booties, as I lovingly call them, which are really nice, but we really only use a bit. So we're gonna get rid of Cerberus. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get a holy water and a purple orb. Cool. Because there's really only 2 places you need to use the Beowulf stuff.
And for us uninitiated, what does Beowulf give you?
Beowulf gives you those gloves and boots that are super cool, but that particular thing was a essentially a combat statue. The number of flames that are lit up shows how high you have to get the stylish meter for it to break and give you a quarter of a blue orb. Blue orb increases your health. We were just here, and now it's all gone because the tower that we've been fighting in is now all warped and silly right now. This is where we start to get some catharsis. There's a whole bunch of Dullahan's here.
There were.
There were.
We hydrated our problems away.
Yeah. And then we have to do it again because a few more show up. It's great. It's fantastic. I love that so much.
It was so nice once. We're gonna do it twice.
True. Love it. Hop over here. Can use a shotgun if I wanted to, but we just use Ebony and Ivory because it's here. It's fine. So that guy, that was the Syncythe from the beginning of the game, the Mission 2 boss. So yeah, it's appeared, I think, like one other time. It becomes like a regular enemy after that first fight. He can be a little bit of a butt to fight, but yeah, it's not so bad. Wait, this is Hell's Highway, where we have to follow a certain path to unlock progress to the next area. So it's green, you go back here, and you go to pink, and then I put my back to black, or not back to black. Good song though. Put my back to dark red. So I go the correct direction. And I say correct, this is just like the fastest direction. So go empty, and then this will be the final room. And you know you're in the right spot at the end when you see that little blue orb fragment.
Oh, more of those heck and chess pieces.
Oh, well, I had Beowulf equipped. Okay. All right, this is the scary version of this hallway. It did it!
Oh no.
Like I said, they get the accuracy of God in this third one.
They smartened up from last time.
Right? It's usually a hit or miss, whether or not they do that. Also, that guy on the right there, I have gotten sniped from across the map by that friendo right there. And I'm like, my buddy, my guy, you have ruined this woman's career. I hate you for this.
Yeah, that particular archer is not my favorite little guy.
There's a clip I have of it literally just arcing the perfect shot at me. It's like, aw, man. Rude. So right now we're going to fight some angels. 2 of them. One's dead already. But this is one of the 2 scariest parts in the game. Not yet, but in this here, we have to get turned around because I know my directional inputs. We have to unlock the ability to literally rotate this tower because we have to get 3 orichalcum fragments to progress. There is a very scary hallway that I have to deal with in this one. So when I say I get your burgies in chat, like I need to see all the burgie energy because it's either going to behave or it's not. And I have to use, I literally use Dante's iframes to save my butt most of the time. And I might mute my mic because I don't want to swear. Just in case something goes wrong.
And yeah, definitely give Asuka all your burgie energy.
Yeah.
Give the organization all your burgie energy.
Yeah, it's the final fragment of this area, and there's a very specific way that we're going through this.
Good jumps.
So yeah, this is a very, very, very terrifying area, straight up. So you notice the door we came in originally, since we turned the dial once, we're just going to apparently decide not to go in the door, is now the rounded hallway on its side. The other one. This one's actually pretty easy. All you have to do is kind of press yourself against that little barrier. Pay attention for this friendo that decides to be a butt when it wants. And then you're in the clear.
Over the narrower side on that of the spinny things.
Yeah. Alright. And yeah, like I said, the way I'm rotating the gears, that is the fastest by far for pretty much all categories of this. I tend to kill the spiders in that hall because... Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Yeah, let me make sure I've got... Alright, I've got my 2 fragments. Cool. We have to do
chat
one more.
is like DoorDash right now because they are delivering you so many birdies.
Honestly,
birdies everywhere.
It's appreciated because we are 1 room away from this hallway. Also, environmental hazards. The blades on these gears.
Ooh.
All right, chat. This is the hallway. So I'm gonna lock in. God, I can't see. No!
Oh, so close. Okay, well, while that stuff focuses in, any donations or announcement?
Yes, absolutely. I think somebody was listening to your horse discourse a little while ago. So just bear with me here. So it's a $10 donation from Anonymous that says, Yoshi was my original little guy. A dinosaur bestie that will let you ride his back and can also drive super fast? Yes, please. And as we know, Yoshi's a horse, right? So, yeah, I think it works.
Okay, second time. First try. So yeah, that is one of the hardest sections of Heaven or Hell done. You saw just how far back. Actually, I forgot to do something because I always forget to do it because I panic here. I do have to rotate the gears. Okay. I always forget to rotate the gear in here before I go into that hallway. Probably because I am facing a whole bunch of existential dread.
That'll do it too, yeah.
Yeah. So I just come over here, hit that.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's just faster. You'll see, just like that, we are already back into the storeroom. And mission 15, one of the scary ones in this run, is done. There's still the final boss of Heaven or Hell, which is another hallway in mission 17. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. So yeah, a little bit of a time loss there. The biggest problem of dying in that hallway is just you get pushed back so far that you just kind of have to deal with it. So here we have to unlock the area to Lady. I'm going to take out them because, again, they now have the accuracy of God. They 100% have cheat mode activated. This is a little bit of a scary room when it comes to hit scanning. I hear it. Woo! Oh! I was like, I hear it, and I'm not seeing it. That's fine.
Well, that was an actual oh no.
Yeah, that was a definite oh no. Yeah, so far we're looking at 2 unintentional deaths. Yeah, this room, it's Dante's hit scans do not work in his favor. Okay, there we go. Because, like, you have the archers who are just, again, accuracy of God. And then you have the blood bats that, when they start doing that like, whooshing sound, they're about to swoop down. It's like, I can't see you. I don't know where you're coming from. I'm dead. Cool. so we're grabbing Golden Sun. Yeah, in most other speedruns of this, they actually go to the left path first. There's no rhyme or reason. I prefer to go to the right path first because if you die during the right path, you get pushed all the way back to the basement of the left path. And you have to just make your way all the way back, and it's not a short route. So I'll show you kind of how far back it pushes you. So we go in here, and it pushes you into this room. So you have to run all the way back.
Back around.
So this is also the only other time where you really need having Beowulf helps. You need the balls to clash into each other.
Yeah, need to Beyblade the pendulums in the room.
That actually surprisingly worked because I accidentally hit the wrong one. Game's like, I took pity on you, so... Alright, now we don't feel like dealing with these angels. Be gone.
Hydrated.
That needs to be like a sticker or something. Just get hydrated. Get hydrated, nerds. I'd be like, yes, I will. Thank you. I love that so much for us. Alright. This is another one of those. Okay. More birds and archers because... Or bats and archers because the game is mean. But I love the game, don't get me wrong. We're gonna do a little bit of a swag thing here. That if I accidentally fall down, it's a huge time loss, and I didn't. Which is great, because I almost did!
Yeah.
I hear the spooters. Whoa! Ooh.
That one wanted a hug.
Ooh, yeah, it did. Oh, I was like, why did it not last as long? Oh, it's because I died. Hey. Oh, so that was also a boss. That's Lady. We took her out. We got her really cool weapon, which we don't use in this run.
Just nice to have in the fanny pack.
It's nice. This massive honkin' chonkin' thing. Sure. All right. So here is where the final boss of this run is. And it's not an enemy. It's a hallway. But first, probably my favorite part about using Trickster. This room right here.
Platforming? No thanks. Just a wall.
Yeah, that is movement that every other category does not get access to. However, now we're in probably the worst two rooms of the game for Heaven or Hell. Okay.
Getting behind all these spinny boys.
It's just the camera does not behave in this room at all. Also, Bergies right now, because we are basically at the pseudo final boss of this run. So I am going to lock in. Feel free to talk, donos, what have you.
Energy. Yeah, give us your donos. Support for care.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, get those Bergies in chat. We'd love to see them, and they will help support Asuka in this time of need. I do have a couple things I wanted to mention. We are actually $33 away from 3,800 raised for care. So we are so close to getting there, chat. I would love to see it by the end of this run. That would be amazing. It would be the best finale for Dante. And also we are under $80 from Grubfather. So, we are closer to money for a great cause and little guys. I think it's a win-win. So let's get it done.
So I hit the wrong button.
You got. Next
Just
time.
fine.
Oh.
There we go. All right.
Iframes, yay.
Whew. Yeah, that's basically the hardest part of this entire run. The rest is kind of just literally me coasting at this point. Yeah, so
It's well learned after that.
it's the iframes are so tight in there where it's like you can get past those spikes, but again, that's one of those you can be a pixel off and the game's just like, nah, fam, you're dying. And I had that. I'm actually kind of glad I kind of potato fingered and forgot to use my gold orb that first time. Ended up dying. I had to restart the whole hallway, but it worked out in my favor because I ended up dying again. So in the end, it worked.
Goodbye, doppelganger.
Yep. All right. Holy water.
Yep.
Holy water. I need
Buy holy water.
holy
Buy
water.
holy water. Buy Bergie water. Buy Bergie water. Buy
Hydrate.
Bergie water.
Hydrate. 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 Okay.
Yay.
Let me put it this way. I've potatoed, and I will, for some reason, I know I have to pick up holy water right there, and I will buy a gold orb. And that's about a 2-3 minute time loss in this next room, because we have to fight the Hecht chessboard. If we have the holy water, we can just do this.
Yep.
And it's
Checkmate.
done. Yeah. It's nice. So this next part is basically the quintessential boss rush, and there's a pedestal where you're trying to create a circle of some kind. We already know the quickest path is a set of 3 bosses, which are Cerberus, Agni Rudra, and Beowulf. And Cerberus is right where you enter, so you fight them. The light blue or gem lights up, and then I usually do Beowulf second, just because muscle memory. It really doesn't matter if you do Agni Rudra or Beowulf next. The end result's the same.
And then we actually see their death animations.
Yeah.
It's the longest we're going to see those bosses.
Yeah. It's so true. Oh, Agni Rudra. You two I'm sad for the most because you are just funny and I love you dearly. Alright. So we've completed our cycle. We skip that cutscene. We go into another cutscene. Now, we're heading into mission 19. You're probably looking at the timer and like, ooh, it's gonna be close. I'll admit we're probably gonna be maybe like 30-some seconds overestimate because of the deaths I've had. But mission 20 is very fast. So just giving a heads up to tech, it is a 0 on the in-game time clock mission. So when we get there, it is over in literally the blink of an eye. This particular room, I'm looking for
Green mirror.
green mirrors. You need, depending on what difficulty you're on, you'll need more green mirrors. On this difficulty, we only need 2. Here, they're supposed to be fighting enemies. You're supposed to kill them before time runs out. Not a problem for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're good. Alright. So now you find out that this whole set of portals is a cycle, or a circle, unless you use Samsara to break it, and now we are running into Arkham, who's somebody that you have met if you played casually and spoken to, but we haven't, so it's fine. But yeah, again, to tech, time is going to be in about 15 seconds. Just FYI.
So hi Arkham, bye Arkham.
Hi Arkham, bye Arkham. And then hi Virgil, bye Virgil. And with that, it is time.
Time.
So that's the final. Thank you. The super fight, which is an awesome fight, don't get me wrong, in Virgil 3. But yeah, it gets done that quickly. So yeah, this is Heaven or Hell is such a fun category, and it's so wonky, and I love it. And sometimes it'll behave, sometimes it doesn't. I think my PB is like a 49 in change. But if you're a Devil May Cry fan and you want to play a category that's different, I think there is in certain more recent downloadable versions, there is an accessibility code that I think you can unlock all the difficulties. So if Dante Must Die is just being super heckin' rude, you can just unlock Heaven or Hell and have fun with it. But yeah, Ash, if you want to give some shout outs first.
Yeah, I just want to shout out Lady Arcaders and Care for, all they do in the world. Certainly the time that a lot of folks need help. So keep up the good donos, everyone. Chat, you're awesome. Keep up the Borger energy. And thanks, Asuka, for allowing me.
Yeah, and thanks for coming on. Again, give some GGs to Ash for first time commentary. Did awesome. You were super cool. Momo, you were fantastic. Otherwise, yeah, I'm Asuka424. I play good games badly, bad games quickly. You can find me at Twitch, Asuka424. I've been dealing with house stuff, so I've been a little busy, but I'm hoping to stream a little bit more because you will see me next at Flame Fatales. I'm the Wednesday bonus game, doing something radically different in the form of Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. Otherwise, Blue Sky, Asuka424, Discord, Asuka424. Every other Tuesday, you can see me host an Express Lane, so if you have speedruns under an hour, let's chat. Might get you on a hotfix show. That's all I got. Keep raising money for the wonderful cause that is care, and enjoy the rest of the marathon, friends. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Just thank you both. It was really great having you here. That's an incredible run. Very much appreciate it. With that, I am going to be signing off for the evening, so thank you so much, chat, for hanging out with us. I will be back tomorrow, though, to host the first couple of runs. But in the meantime, keep raising money for that grub father, and yeah, I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Clockwork Ophelia. Have a great night.